Hello, greetings. This is Gillesmansillon. I was going to take a break today, but the Spirit kind of called me here to continue to discuss those ideas and thought. For there is middle of this eclipse time. There is nothing really to do. We want to be still. We want to reconnect. The stillness is the eternal part. Is where all things are. So we want to stop the pendulum of duality. What is happening is the emergence of the creator within. There is new knowledge, new truth, new trust, new intuition, enlargement of the vision, new inspiration, new strengths as well. So there is all kinds of things that are new. We just got to allow this to happen and to change with the change. There is no need for tools. There is just need for awareness of the process. And there is this great deal of purification that is going on and continue to go on throughout the year through fire and water. For fire and water, the big fire and the floods and all those things are just a call for love. It's like awakening to love, and the purification the energy will be renewed afterwards. The highest wisdom for us today is the healer. We are calling on this healing. We are making it possible. What we need to understand is partnership. It's the partnership with a higher power, with divine forces of the universe. It is how to work with the spirit and the company and all that is part of the invisible world that is as well as our source and creator. What we need to do is completion. It is about completing that cycle, finally free, and the outcome will be action. It's going to be much to do. So for now, it is time of rest and gather strength and be collected. Also wanted to say more on a societal level, we're moving from the era of Pisces, that was the age of guru and spiritual leaders, but in this new awakening of consciousness, there is no leader. Everybody, you are your own leader, you are your own master, and you have to discover that it is the age of angel self-liberation. Of course, if you call to take on the torch and lead others to the river, you do it, but it's very important that they discover that they do not need a guru or a master. They only need to tune in to their inner light, and from there all things will it is the challenge of discovering and connecting and trusting that connection, but it is happening more and more. For all the darkness works for the expansion of the universe, otherwise it would not exist. And so yeah, it's like we're moving into this age of Aquarius, and so it's going to be very different this year. I feel it, I sense it. And also I wanted to say that for most light workers say, well, this is my last life on the earth. I am tired of it. It's over. After that, I go back to heaven. It's like, fine. But in a sense, most light workers that have done a lot of work for the ascension process, if we get all our rewards during this lifetime, then fine. We can move on to the next higher level. But if we didn't get all the rewards of all the works we put in, we'll choose another incarnation in fifth dimensional Earth in order to harvest the rewards of being in living a life of grace and joy and abundance and freedom on the earth, because we have assisted, we've helped creating that freedom that already exists in the future. And so what I mean is that we'll probably choose different incarnations here and there. We will see what happens with that. For the cosmic energies, all the cosmic energies, whether it is astrology or it is, it's very settled. It's very settled. It's like invisible, but it affects all. So it's like we want to find those settled energies within ourselves. It's something that happens progressively to be more sharp and precise in our discerning of energy. And we want to. What's important is the direction. Is not what we do. Is to go inwards, to go Godwards towards the light, to have this intention to return. And for that, stillness is what connects us to timelessness. So it is important to take the time to return to the stillness of mind and body. For love, there is only love in truth, and what separates us from love, from the presence of Source and Creator, God, is our own illusions that we've created. We veiled our consciousness, for it was part of the design, so we can relearn and find the joy of this rediscovering those things that we already knew before we came down to this. We chose this path of exploration of the material realm. And so I just wanted to come and say hello. It's going to be a short video today. This is a painting of Orvonton. It's the 7th super universe of its major center, Uversa, the center, the planet, and the 10 major sectors. And so our universe is somewhere located. It's too small to be on that painting. It's just bigger. And our star clouds are like so. And this is a canvas I just started yesterday. I just thought I'd show it like this, just to document the fact that it's been like this. Just like I just did a small drawing, and it's going to be a scene of some kind. I'm not really sure. It's we'll see what happened. So I'm gonna sing a song. Sing a different song than a French video. I sing an English song, and then pour a last card. It goes like this. See the stone set in your eyes, see the sun twist in your side. I wait for you. Sleight of hand and twist of fate. On bed of nails she makes me wait, and I'm waiting for you. With or without you, with or without you. Through the storm we reach the shore. You give it all, but I want more, and I'm waiting for you. With or without you, with or without you, I can't live with or without you. And you give yourself away, and you give yourself away, and you give, and you give, and you give yourself away. My hands are tight, my body bruised, she got me with nothing to win and nothing left to lose. And you give yourself away, and you give yourself away, and you give, with or without you, with or without you. I can't live with or without you. C'est une chanson de U2. It's a U2 song, I'm sorry. It's kind of sometimes as people, we can't live with them, we cannot live without them. So it's about learning to live with ourselves and to find this total joy. And then we'll attract the perfect partner to satisfy all our needs. For we do have love is a need, a relationship, but it's first we have to give this. It's important to not go into relationship for the wrong reasons. So today the card of the day is the Young. It is a card of action. It is a card of it's the card of action. Those are really good oracles. I don't want to read the whole thing. I'm just the masculine principle of movement, the creative activity. The power to do things so that things happens, moving into action. So it's all there. Just follow your heart. For I do feel like for me today is a day of relaxation. But if you're called to action, go for it. It's time. It's whenever you are called to do something. And we'll learn to be more in our power and rely more in our inner guidance this year. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. I thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, and I'll talk to you later. Namaste.